Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm so excited this morning because what a surprise I got today. Anyway, this is Monday, May 17th, and normally I would be doing Mantra Monday today, but because I'm running this Kickstarter campaign to ask for your participation to fund new music, and there's a link right there. I'm just doing more of a live chat. I'll be doing more of a live chat. We've got 44 days to go. So that means that the campaign ends on June 30th. And as of this morning, the campaign is 3% funded, which might not seem like a big deal, but it's a big deal to me. What a surprise. I got a surprise this morning. This is a huge shout out to Barry Schwartz of Barry's Tempeh in Brooklyn. And Barry makes a fabulous product. He's an old friend of mine, and he used to moonlight with Barry over in their professional kitchen over in Queens back in the day, which meant, what did that mean? We get there around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then we'd get to working and doing the Tempe manufacturing, and he makes all kinds of really, really cool Tempe that's not pasteurized, like mung bean, for example, and red bean and dookie bean and split pea and all so many cool combinations. And let me tell you, it is delicious. I served it at my birthday party uh, back at Cafe Edna. Shout out to the old Cafe Edna crew in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Uh, what that was, I think that was it 2015? Might have been 2015. And everyone went nuts. Everybody went nuts. I mean, even my hamburger bacon eating friends went crazy. It's that good, people. It's that good. I mean, it's really, really good. So, go check out some Barry's Tempeh of grown in Brooklyn. So let me just adjust this light because I feel like I'm in a little bit of a cave here, like you can't see me. We are having what they call, June gloom. It's not June yet, but we're having a lot of rain in May here. It's kind of, the way it is here. And then so the lighting is a little bit strange today. I hope you have your coffee or your tea or your water. Nothing like water in the morning, right? You've been dehydrated all night long. It's great. So the first thing I want to do is that I want to continue to give shout outs to everyone who's donated already. I also want to thank everyone who's messaged me and told me that payday is coming soon. I hear you, and they'll be contributing. When that paycheck clears. Some of you, however, seem to be having a hard time donating. So I just want to say again that your browser needs to be up to date. Kickstarter says that Chrome is their preferred browser. Let me see if I can pull up this information on, kind of like the troubleshooting thing. But, it's kind of what you would expect. So your browser needs to be up to date, and Chrome is the best. And uh, let me see. I mean, that's kind of it, really. It also seems like, and I know some people, are uncomfortable with this, but I buy things through my phone a lot. Um, and you can also just, you can also just donate, using your phone. So that may be easier because it seems like the phones are updated more often. The other trick that I did with someone who was struggling with it, who was donating from an Android, uh, was just to go over to, after hitting the link to go to the landing page, then you'll notice that there's usually three dots on the upper right hand side, and then you want to open that, and because that will open up in your actual browser. So sometimes, depending on the phone that you have, and everything that's going on with all the adjustments to iOS and all of this that's happening, you want to take that extra step and make sure that the page is actually live, right? That's a new twist. And so you're there going, why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? So you want to do that. So I want to give you guys some more details as to what these rewards are actually like. Hey, whoever's watching, good morning. I don't know who you are, but I'm happy you're here for as long as you can be here. Okay, so the first reward that I've got going on is called Break of Dawn. Okay, so that is a $5 reward, a Break of Dawn. And for that, you get a personalized video thank you from me. Now, you might think that $5 is like not important or it is nothing, but that is absolutely not true. Some of the most successful crowdfunding campaigns that I've done or been a part of have been very, very small donations like that, but a lot of them. So, if you get 20 or 30 or 40 donations like that, then you're at 100, 200, $300, and that means a lot. So if that's where you're at and you can donate about the equivalent of a cup of coffee, I'd be most grateful to you, and you will get a personalized video message from me. And we probably go way back. So that is the first tier. Now the second tier is called Sunrise, and that goes for $10, called Sunrise. Of course, the whole theme of this, music is called sunshine, right? And it's all about raising the frequency. So for Sunrise, not only do you get a video personalized thank you from me, you will also get a digital download of the song. Yay! So that's awesome. So you can, put that in your iPod or play it through your phone or have it live on your desktop as my appreciation and gratitude. Now, there is a $15 reward, and that one is called Morning Twilight. It's fun thinking of all these things. And at Morning Twilight, what you get for that is that not only do you get a video thank you from me personalized, not only do you get a digital download of the song, you will also get your name on the production credits, on the CD credits. Your name will appear on the thank you. So this is really, really meaningful, and I appreciate you very, very much. Okay, so moving on to the $25 tier, that is called Let the Sunshine In. How many people remember Hair? I actually got to see Hair when I was a kid in New York City. Hmm. I got to see the Broadway production of that show. Can you believe that? I was about 10 years old. It was 1973, and my mom, uh, who was an actress, a working actress, not only did she concentrate on her own work, but she would always go out to see different projects and different things, because it's good when you're an artist to actually see what other people are doing. It keeps you sharp, and it's a learning thing, what's successful, what works well, what doesn't work well. So we went to go see Hair, and I was like, I think it was only the Maybe the third play I'd ever seen in my life. The first couple of plays I'd seen in my life, my mom was actually in. My mom was starring in. The first play I ever saw her in was called, I think it was it called The Believers? Is that right? And it was playing over at that little theater on Second Avenue in the East Village, where Stomp has been running forever and ever and ever. I think it was called the Orpheum Theater, tiny little theater. And it was basically a riff on Twelfth Night. So it was a modern, interpretation of Twelfth Night. The year was about 1969. No, yeah, it was about 1969. I was about 5 or 6 years old, and my mother played was in that, and it was cast so she was sort of like a twin. There was a white girl and my mom. They were both about the same size. They had about the same kind of hair, short hairdos. And that was, I didn't really know what was going on, but when you're a kid you just kind of absorb things and try and follow along. So that was one of the first plays I ever saw with my mom in it. Another play I saw with my mom in it, that one might have been called The Believers, actually. And it was in another little theater. And I remember the dressing room was downstairs, tiny little dressing room. And one of her co stars was Sarita. Um, I think, yeah, her name was Sarita Scott, just a beautiful, beautiful woman who I always, always, always admired, who had a decent career as a working actress. She was also in a play called Stop the World, I Want to Get Off. So I remember that going on. And so, what's the point of this ramble? The point of this ramble was hair. That was about the third play I ever saw, and I just remember it was a bare stage. We were looking up at the stage because we were in the front row, and I remember this guy coming out, wearing kind of brown overalls and all the cast assembling, and there was a lot of looking out onto the horizon and singing and stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, there might have been some nudity at the end of the play, which was considered very, radical and all that at the time. So yeah, so let the sunshine in. So for that reward, you get the double CD. Yay! So the double CD is the new song, my new single, which is called Sunshine. And the other thing that you get is a very, very special sound meditation by Tom Kenyon. Tom Kenyon is this really far out sound healer, and uh, I have permission to do that and to duplicate that for him and to distribute it as long as I give him credit, and of course I will. I do not own the music, but he basically is encouraging people to distribute it. So I thought this would be a great way because the name of his meditation healing is called the Solar Holon, and it is an ancient Egyptian sound meditation where you visualize the Ankh and concentrate on your solar plexus as you listen to this vibration that he is doing. And the point of it is to help you, um, how shall I say, replenish your energy. So since my song and my single is all about replenishing our energy and ascension and creating sunshine, in our hearts and in the world, I thought, wow, this would be a perfect companion for that. So you're going to get the double CD, and you are going to get the artwork. You're going to get 11 by 17 high quality poster. You're going to get your name on the credits of the CD. You are also going to get a digital download of the music, and you'll also get your name on the credits. So that's what Let the Sunshine is about. So you can click on the link right there at the top and you can give a donation. I feel like I'm doing a telethon for Channel 13. Remember those? Okay. So now the next tier is called Afternoon Sun. Excuse me, Afternoon Sun. And that's the $35 tier. If I can spell this right. I'm putting everything in the chat box. Okay, so Afternoon Sun is a $35 tier. And let me see. Oh, for that, you kind of get a little bit more behind the scenes stuff, how I made it, as well as uh, the the CD with the artwork and the poster and your name on the credits and a digital download and a personalized video thank you message from me. So you're up in the game here at the $35 tier. Now, then we jump to a $55 tier, and that is called Light the Way. Okay, so Light the Way is very exciting because, as George, my friend George Robinson pointed out, he's like, wow, you have a lead-free candle? And I'm like, totally, man. This candle smells divine. I worked with Paige's Candle Co. in Brooklyn. If you're not following her on Instagram, you need to follow her on Instagram at Paige's Candle Co. And to develop and create this calling back the ancestors marigold and rosewood candle. It is vegan, right? It is soy. There is absolutely no toxins at all. It is hand poured. Miss Page hand pours every single candle that she makes. And let me tell you, she is cranking. This has been made exclusively for me. You will not find this particular candle anywhere else. You won't find it at Pagel's Candle Co. This has been specifically made for Akani Music, and I'm so proud. I met Paige, right before Hurricane Sandy. Okay, that's how far back. It was like 2012. And I've watched her grow. It burns for 45 hours. And this theme is to actually call back your loved ones. I mean, you can burn it at any time, but y'all know I'm a very spiritual person. So I wanted to create a candle that would encapsulate that mood and that feeling of Dias de los Muertos. So let me tell you a bit more about this. The blue cobalt glass jar that it comes in, first of all, it's glass, okay? You can reuse this jar if you need to for something else. Comes with a little black top. Cobalt blue represents the heart and the heart chakra, the opening of the heart, and compassion and love and awareness. So that's why I wanted to put it in a blue jar, because it's related to marigold. Marigolds, as you know, are used to decorate the altars for Dias de los Muertos along with the candlelight, right? Uh, and also the rosewood has kind of got this grounding, healing energy to it. So that's one of the perks that you get at the $55 tier. Very, very proud of this candle. The other thing that you get at this tier is you get, hang on, let me show you. You get my Light a Candle in the Darkness CD. So this CD has got my best mantra meditation music. So basically what you're getting here is a little mantra and meditation pack, right? That you can use to soothe yourself and that you can to call your peeps home. So, of course, um, you're also going to get a personalized thank you from me. You're going to get your name on the credits. You are going to get a digital download of the music, okay? But this tier is special. This one specifically is that you're getting this fabulous hand-poured, artisanal, exclusive marigold and rosewood candle, and the meditation CD. So this tier does not come with the classic CD. This is this is a bit more of a high ticket item, as you can imagine, and it seems like there's only going to be 24 of these. Okay, so this is going to be limited. All right, so now there is another tier, and that is an $125 tier, and it's called Solar Trip. So for Solar Trip, this is what you get. You get a private concert with me. Yeah. So you get a private concert with me, and you get um, the CD. You get the double CD, right? That is of the single Sunshine and the Solar Hold-On. We're also going to have a Q&A at the end of the private concert. I'm going to do the new single for you. And I'm also going to throw, well, I'm not going to throw in, that doesn't sound right. I'm also going to guide you through the Solar Hold-On, right? You can do this meditation together, or I can help facilitate the meditation. I do this meditation about once a week for myself, and I find it to be very, very profound. Also, obviously, you're going to get the 11 by 17 quality high color poster. You're going to get your name on the credits. You're going to get the digital download. Have I covered everything? Yes, I think I've covered everything in that. Um, so that is what that's about. So if you'd like to, sort of hang out with me privately, of course, these are our online things. Let me know. Okay. That's going to be awesome. Now, let me know if it would be more attractive if the $125 solar trip were for you and, let's say, a friend, right? Maybe you're at home and hubby wants to watch or something. Okay. And so then now the very last tier is at $250. That one is called, geez, can't even remember the name of my tier. Well, the $250 tier actually is a private concert for you and three friends. That is going to be conducted on Moment House. Yep. Um, and also, obviously, you're going to get everything else. I mean, of course, you're going to get the personalized video thank you. You're going to get the digital download. You're going to get your name on the credits. If you'd like to have your friends' names on the credits, your friends' names can be on the credits too. You're going to get the 2 CD set, right? You're going to get the 11 by 17 poster. You're going to get with all the special artwork. There's going to be a special booklet in there, which I forgot to mention in all the other tiers, but it's actually going to be very cool. Not all the other tiers, but the tiers from $25 and up, 25, 35, 125, and 250. And like I said, it's going to be a private concert. So let me know if you're interested in that tier, if you'd like to have a quote after party. That is going to happen on December 21st, 2021 on the solstice. So it's going to be the return of the sun. So that's what's going on, peeps. That is what's going on. I've done a lot of talking, so I'm going to drink some water. Okay, now I want to give a shout out to everyone who's pledged so far. So I want to give a shout out to this organization, which is called, what is it called now? It's called something like the Credit Backer or something. And it's this organization that just goes around and gives like $1, to everyone who's trying to start. And that was actually the first donation I got, and I consider that my good luck dollar. So thank you very much to you guys for doing that. It was very, very encouraging to me. I want to give a shout out to David. David is going to get the personalized video thank you, and he's getting the digital download. He contributed $10 for the Sunrise tier. Also, I want to thank Karina Yanku. Shout out to Karina Yanku in Austin, Texas, for doing Afternoon Sun. at the $35 tier, she actually, uh, hey, good morning, Kitty. How you doing, Kitty B? Thanks for being here. Thanks for making a comment. Hey, what's going on? What's going on in the world of Kitty B? I'm just catching everyone up and giving some love and some shout outs and some gratitude to the people who've had the opportunity to provide backing. Oh, and that reminds me also, if you don't want anything, there's also a box or a space where you can donate whatever you want. So you can make a monetary donation in whatever amount you want. It could be $1, it could be $3, it could be $100, it could be $10, whatever. I mean, you might not actually want anything. So I know that there's a lot of people that are wanting to travel light, and I totally get that mood. Also, I should say that you won't be charged unless this project is funded all the way. So this is an all or nothing campaign. If it's not funded, that's it. It stops in its tracks. We have 44 days left. I should say that my co-collaborator on this project is Carl Banner. So you'll probably see him raising his hand in the Kickstarter platform to say hello. He's also on Instagram at Carl Banner. Let me see. We've got the musicians, in the wings assembled. I'm actually going to be working on some vocal tracks today after I soundproof this room a little bit. I'm going to be hanging a blanket. So glamorous. I'm going to be hanging a blanket over there just to cut down on some of the frequency in here and um, putting a blanket over the window. So that's what's going on. Also, let me see. Who did I not shout out to? Let's see. Oh yeah, so Karina Yanku in Austin, Texas. Thank you very much. Karina is also a wonderful healer herself. Check out Owana Healing Arts on Instagram and also on Facebook. She's wonderful. She does things with tuning forks and all kinds of massage and sound therapy, and also specializes in working on elderly people who are more delicate and gentle. And she uses tuning forks with them because as you get older, your bones can get more brittle. So Karina's come up with this fabulous way, or learned this fabulous way to heal people literally just through sound. She's amazing. When I had my bike accident and got thrown up in the air, like, I don't know, 10, 15 feet in Brooklyn, I got hit by a car and landed. Who did I go to help me out with that? Karina. Also, again, I want to give a shout out to Barry Schwartz. Barry is based in Brooklyn. He's got this fabulous, fabulous company called Grown in Brooklyn, and he makes some amazing non-pasteurized tempeh. You might be able to find his stuff. I know he was in Whole Foods for a while, and his stuff is fabulous. And Barry, you surprised me this morning. It was so good. It was just so wonderful to get that afternoon sun donation, and Barry gave a little bit more. Barry ended up actually giving me $40, so thank you so much. So that's what's up today, fam. So I don't know, does anyone else want to say anything else? Just me up here talking about myself. Okay, well, if you want to say something, uh go ahead. I think there's even a private chat thing here. Let me see how this works. I've never tried this before. Hey. Oh, okay. Hey. That's all I got. All right. All right, my friends. Well, have a great rest of your week. When we do come back for Mantra Monday, which will be in July, we're going to be I'm going to be going to skipping around a little bit and doing Canto 4, Srimad Bhagavatam, on Maharaj Puri Jan, is talking about the process of traveling elsewhere. if you know what I mean. Have a great rest of your week. Thank you for being here and thank you for donating whatever you can, whatever you want, or if you can't do that, sharing. This is great to share. Um, it's great to share also. Thank you so much. All right, bye bye now.